I'm sitting down with Mr. Terry Donald, EVP and COO of Commonwealth Edison Company, which is part of Edison Corporation. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
I understand that this is your first time to be at Bixpo, right? What is your impression?
Well, it's very impressive. The breadth of the people that are here, the advancements in technology, and the focus on information sharing, and just seeing firsthand that globally,
Yes.
The energy industry is focused on using technology to improve the lives of our customers and really our communities.
Right. So before we continue, can you give us a little bit introduction of your company?
Sure. I'm EVP and COO of Commonwealth Edison Company, and we're a utility that serves the Chicago metro area, about 4 million customers. We're part of Exelon Corporation, which is one of the largest energy companies in the U.S. That serves over 10 million customers. So we serve the most customers in the U.S. We have a large generation fleet, we're the largest nuclear operator, and we have a retail business. And we're focused on reliable and resilient clean energy that's affordable, as well as that can make an impact, positive impact to communities that we serve.
Okay, thank you for sharing. I heard that this is your first time to be here in Korea, right?
Sure.
When did you arrive here in Korea?
Sunday in Seoul.
Sunday. I guess you have time to look around.
A little bit.
Yeah. So which place did you visit?
Well, I just made my way around the city a little bit in a short amount of time that I had, and I saw a friend of mine that was I hadn't seen in years, and that lives in Seoul. And then I was able to tie in with some visits with KEPCO to a couple of their sites to look at some of their advanced cable systems, which was very impressive.
Okay. So I guess you had a great time with your friend also, right?
Yeah, it was good. It was good catching up.
Okay. So this is your first time, and you're EVP and COO of your company. Well, KEPCO has been hosting this exhibition since 2015, so this is third time. And they offer access to the latest technology and trends, as well as create business opportunities. So I imagine that a lot of companies could create new business opportunities. So do you think, have your company made any kinds of business opportunities or any kinds of results?
Well, I think we're all focused, it seems like we're all focused on the same thing, improving the lives of our customers. And it's evident that KEPCO's very much focused on that. And I think there's opportunities to learn from each other for that.
Right. Well, one of the advantages of this exhibition is that we're all combining 3 different elements. We normally call for technology exhibition and convention fair and those kind of things. So I guess you're a COO and EVP. You've been to a lot of similar exhibitions around the world. So what do you think the difference between Bixpo and the rest?
Well, I like the way in Bixpo they tie in not only the latest in technologies, with the large companies like KEPCO and others, but also the smaller companies and the focus on developing startups.
Right.
That was a big part of the conference here, and as well as the jobs. So I think that was also a part of the theme here. Not only the large companies and the latest in technology, but the small companies, the startups, and I think there was actually a startup battle on who would win, and also the focus on innovation was pretty prevalent on the next generation that's coming up in the energy industry, and that's pretty impressive on seeing the innovation focus on the latest and a lot of the newer employees working on innovative ideas, and that was impressive. And then the job component, I think we saw that in one of the halls around the focus on employment and jobs in the industry, and I think that's that whole equation.
Yes.
Not only the consumers, but also the communities and the impact on the communities and the economy that the latest digital revolution has in energy.
Right, right, absolutely. So today is the first day of Bixpo, and I believe that you will be attended the City of Forum,
Right.
and I guess you will be a speaker.
Yes.
So can you give us a little bit idea of your topic?
Well, we're talking a little bit, and again, we're part of Exelon, but I'm part of ComEd, which is the largest utility in the Exelon family of utilities, which includes 3 other utilities on the East Coast. But I will be talking a little bit about our journey at ComEd in Chicago that's transforming ourselves into a customer-focused organization, and also a little bit about the next chapter in our journey, which is the integration of renewables and the application of technology, and then a little bit of our focus on innovation as well, kind of like what we saw here in encouraging innovation. So I'll be talking a little bit about that as well.
I see that. In line with this, what do you expect hearing from other speakers for tomorrow?
Well, I think we're looking for, what it could be small. It could be a small piece of information or what seems like minor technology or something. We're looking for that kind of piece that could help our journey. It's kind of like a big puzzle, right? And we're all working this puzzle, and maybe by these types of international forums, we get sort of a piece of the puzzle from another side of the world, and we're able to put that in our plan. And that just helps us get to where we're going, maybe a little faster. And I think that's the benefit.
Yes, right, absolutely. CAPCO is the first in the world to build the infrastructure and platform for using blockchain technology, and we will continue to strive to develop business models using this technology. So, what can you give advice to CAPCO about this kind of efforts?
Well, I think everything that we're doing in terms of energy platform, or you mentioned using blockchain, I think for any of it to be successful, it has to be focused entirely on the consumer, and it has to start with the customer, and then what problems they're trying to solve, what they need to make their lives better, not just the customer, but the community as well, and it has to start there. So, and I think if you always start there with applying energy platforms or some of the technologies we saw here today, I think it would be successful. And if we don't start there, I think it could be the other way. It could be some problems.
Okay.
And what it seems to be, what I see here today is, folks really have made the journey to focus on the customer and improving the customer experience and improving the community.
I see that. You mentioned the customer, right? So I guess thank you for sharing your ideas. So now in terms of the future of Bixpo, can you give us some advice to CAPCO for the next year?
Well, I think the only advice I would give is to keep figuring out how to get more and more participants from across the world, in order to enhance the kind of collaboration and learning and joint opportunities that we might be able to connect and maybe work together on some of these problems. Maybe not all of them, but on some of them. And I think that's the benefit. I think Bixpo has shown in a few years that they've been able to increase the participation and scope of the participants each year. So it's pretty impressive.
Right. As you mentioned, the puzzle, right? Like a puzzle. Okay, thank you for sharing your time.
Sure thing.
Yes, and
thank you.
I also hope that enjoy your rest of your stay here in Korea, and also all the best for your topic tomorrow.
Thank you very much. It's a pleasure.
Yeah, thank you very much.